Greetings, my friends. This is Maerlande, and today I'm going to show you the first few turns of my Tournament 2025 game. I'm in game 60 with 4 other players, and we are just starting. Now, I didn't save turn 1 because there is nothing to see. I basically sat at home because I didn't want to profit what I had to start with, and I didn't want to do a blind expansion with my pretender. So let's have a look at some of the basics. Let's look at the bless. It's simply regen. That is it. Simply regeneration. Also, I wanted a first turn of research, so I got my target, which was enchantment 2, and the key was personal regeneration. And you'll see when we have a battle that both regenerations stack on the pretender. Pretender is blessed as long as he stays within my candles, within my dominion, and my dominion spread. It'll spread better once I have a profit. Let's have a look at my scales. They're good scales. One thing I noticed when I was doing testing is there's so much gold with these scales, it wasn't useful for me to take on extra production because I am unable to use it. What is actually the limitation is recruitment points. So let's see what we're making in the capital. Making 2 empoisoners. That's using up all of the commander points available. We could just reset that briefly to take a look. You'll see 3 commander points, so some were already used. But X, I thought it was X, returns all of the stuff that I canceled. So we want empoisoners for assassination, and then we're going to use up all the gold available on poison slingers for now, because the starting army is mostly frontline stuff. A little bit wimpy, but the poison slingers are very good. And of course, the key with Cetis is all of your national troops have poison resistance, and you have poison all over the place. I'm not getting any sacreds yet. You could argue that's a mistake, but in testing I found that just my plain armies didn't cut it very well at the beginning. You'll notice here I'm sending an empoisoner to start taking provinces that are far from the opponents. You look at the map and everybody's scattered around near these farms. So most like there's somebody here, probably somebody here, there's probably somebody real close up here, same up here. So there's 5, okay? So we know that if we assassinate, that gives an easy expansion for our opponents. Well, my opponents, and if I do that. So I went to assassinate where the opponents are not likely to notice and not likely to get that free expansion. All right, that's recruitment. That's magic. You'll see I have no research, and this is a challenge with this build. But fast expansion and hitting my critical targets, I think, is worth it. So I think that's everything for turn 2. Let's move on to turn 3. And maybe, while we're loading, I'll do a joke. How do lions greet other animals? Pleased to eat you. Ba-dum-bum. Okay, turn 3 coming up. And the battle went very, very straightforward. So let's watch it. Very simple. I just sat back. So there's the personal regen, and we could see he's at 10%. It'll go up. All right, now it should be 20, which it is. And then I'm just going to wait. I'm going to let whatever infantry they have come forward. And if they want to shoot, well, they'll have to shoot from very, very far away. No point getting shot at if you don't need to. And here he comes. Okay, so the big lion has 3 attacks, huge amounts of damage, huge attack skill, tons and tons of hit points. The Dominion bonus is only moderate, but it'll go up. And basically, it just shrugs everything off. And then they go. They start running away because it's got fear. Easy peasy. And the archers, because I guess the way the AI calculates, they aren't hitting anything, so they rush forward to get behind the infantry. And then the infantry breaks, and then that's that. So there's not a whole heck of a lot to see here. All right, what have we got happening here? Let's look at army setup. Okay, so I'm animating one skeleton and then just shoot the poison sling. And it does a cloud. And then here, I'm sending that entire start army. Now this is a pretty plain commander, so I can't use formations. We'll just hope that the light infantry throw their javes. And the slingers will slingy. What I've got the prophet doing is moving here to help push Dominion towards what are the obvious choke points on this side. Here, or here. And I'm going at what looked like the softest target with my plain army. Okay, one assassination here. Moving out more empoisoners over here. So I'm going to start working on 2. And here, I'm hiring just a plain commander. That will be for probing these provinces to try to take them over when there's no commanders. All right, has that explained everything? Obviously, it's only turn 3. I haven't met anybody. Not a heck of a lot more to see. I haven't bought any extra province defense at this point. Pretty simple turn. But you've definitely seen, now this was just the cheapest I could pull off to get regeneration. There are no leftover bless points. The 2 fire, I could have bought more fire. I considered it, but it cost me scales, and I realized, nope, not really worth it. And then on a pretender like this, another path is very pricey. It just wasn't worth it. This is from many, many variations of this in testing. Okay, let's go to turn 4. And come on, turn 4. There it is. Okay, an assassination was successful. The idea with the skeleton is just tie up anything. Ah, he had a bodyguard. Okay, now you don't have a lot of space. And I learned things get kind of tense if you end up in a tavern. Oh, and of course he missed. So the priest is going to bless, but big whoopee. Okay. Ah, we got some poison on him. That'll send his bodyguard running. We could speed this up. There we go. He should run very soon. And the banishments are missing. That's cute. Okay, now the empoisoner should move forward and hopefully... Oh, and they ran. Okay, so done. Done like dinner. This failed. However, they lost a lot. So first off, retreat details. I lost quite a few troops to retreat. So of the 25, 13 died. But we will quickly watch this in super fast hyperspeed. So hopefully the empoisoners shoot before they get in range. There we go. Okay, that's a lot of poison cloud. Now these guys are flimsy. They are seriously flimsy. So they're not good for a whole heck of a lot. Oh my empoisoner started running. Everybody starts running. Too bad I didn't get any shots on the archers. That would have made a significant difference. Okay. Maybe they'll hit a few archers. Alright, so we've seen what happened there. But it's going to be a very simple finish. And you can see I'm just headed right back. picked up whatever I had, and off we go. All right, so now here's 2 more assassinations. Here's another assassination. Now, typically, there are 3 commanders. I should have given orders. I didn't. But that's okay. We just keep making these. We make some scouts here. Same purpose. They could be used for probing. Okay, we're pushing to spot whoever is coming. Plus, this is a waste. And that gives me some foreign recruits. No changes to the Golden Lion. I don't think there's anything really to see. Everything went peachy. Anything else much to see? I don't see any opponents. I don't see much of anything. Now, who is headed here? Sneak assassin. Oh, I see. Ah, there we go. 4 times hold and a retreat. Okay, so we're sending this generic commander. This one here. This is the cheaper one. I put the troops on the better one that I purchased. And what are we purchasing? Everything we possibly can, and now we're getting some front line because I lost my front line. So we're maxing out the holy points we can. We're not using any holy points on empoisoners. I'm not bothering with any of the slower recruit stuff. I just want to expand, which means assassinate some armies and the pretender. So that's turn 4. I think we've covered everything needed there. Let's move on to turn 5. And while we load turn 5, I'm gonna add in another joke. Sticking with the theme. What do Christian lions say before they go hunting? Let us pray. Here's turn 5. Wow, lots of stuff. Okay. Oh, a fail. And a success. And a fail. And a bounce. And a win. Right? Win by the pretender. A fail by that other commander. And a win by the little army that was left over. And an event. Okay. We want to know what was the failure. Let's see what went wrong here. I think maybe he just killed the skeleton too quickly. And the poison clouds missed. They did. 1 shot on the skeleton. And the poisons missed. Well, he is poisoned. Okay. So bad RNG, bad luck. And if you run from an assassination, you're dead. So, there were how many commanders left? 1. Looks like 2. Right? Yeah, okay. So, and 1's a mounted. So that's going to be a little tougher than expected. This one here. Okay, the first one failed. Second one succeeded. So why did this one fail? Oh, it's in the tavern, and I think the barmaids got him. Did the barmaids wake up? No. Okay. What's happening? Oh, the barmaid woke up. Look at that. And the other barmaid. Oh, look at that. Messed up by a barmaid. Well, not messed up, but hurt. The commander hit him. Boy, that was close. Oh, look at that. So close. But the other one succeeded. So there was still 2 commanders left. Okay, well, we're just having to keep going at it. What do we got? I decided to make High Priest. Oh, I know why. Because I'm running low on priests. And now I need to bless. When I go to pick up the tomb guards, I'm going to need them blessed. So I need a way to do it. So I needed a priest. I could have got the cheapy one, but the high priests are better. And I've got an extra tomb guard, but I left it on because this will repeat and there will be an extra sacred point next turn. Okay, this guy's coming back to collect more troops. So that is everybody. And over here, I'm going to buy some Desert Rangers and one commander to move them around. Scout's going to start scouting around. You notice I'm not even trying this throne. No way. And I'm sticking to where I have my colored border of my dominion, where I have candles. Let's turn candles off. Let's turn candles on, I mean. See? I'm going to stick to where I've got candles so I have the bless. Is that it? That is everything. Am I making? Yeah, making a scout. Making a scout. Making another independent commander. I've got spare gold. We are in good shape. I'm going to do one more turn because the actual game just finished turn 26. So I'll go up to 10 turns behind. And here we go. Turn number 6. All right, there we go. A successful, and it worked. So these are 2 different provinces or same province? Same province. There was 2 commanders left. Let me just make sure that one was a commander, the other was a commander. Okay, we're assassinating here. Now, did I? I changed things up to 3 skeletons. Yes, I changed things up to 3 skeletons. And what are we going to do here? Okay, we're going to give this a shot. And I'm using an empoisoner to bring along some long dead. They're just chat. So they're in front. These guys did not put them in the line, so that hopefully they'll all get blessed. Line might have been okay, but a little bit safer on the bless. All right, this is turn 6. And we are getting a scout in the new province here. So expansion is steady, not stunning, but we did need a bit of a ramp up to come away. And I'm hanging on to cash because I have provinces that are 2 away from the capital with good population, and I want to start a fort. Starting a fort on turn 7. Okay, this is the end of turn 6. And that's the end of my video. One last joke. What's a lion's favorite American state? Maine. All right, my friends. It's going to be a while before I could do the next video because I'll need 3 or so turns to have enough to talk about. And the turns are going a little faster than a turn a day. But I am going to put up another video for the tournament prep game with Kalesa. That one has moved ahead enough. And we are at about 20 minutes. So that's a good time. Oh, and I see that I did add my little webcam again. I got it working. I changed out my microphone. So hopefully the sound this time is much better. We'll find out soon. All right, everybody. Have a good one.